once again, welcome to South Charleston Memorial Ice Arena here in South Charleston, West Virginia. Our first BTHL rig game between the West Virginia Wild and the Northern Kentucky Norse. Had just a little bit of a late start. The team's already taken the ice, and we'll get to them just in here a second. But we wanted to get a shot of our super fans, Hockey Dads, Marty Gibson, and Rod Woods. And there's earlier the team warming up. And again, these teams haven't met this year at all yet. In the seeding tournament, we did not play this team. And as far as I know, I don't think Northern Kentucky, I think this is their very first game of the season, as far as I know. But anyway, so a minute and a half until this puck drops and the game gets underway. And I'll be back in just a minute, and you can watch them warm up. There's the boys lining up around the net. Doing their huddle and prayers and rally, getting ready to go into action. I believe we're going to get the national anthem here played. So we'll point our camera over to the flag.
Before we begin with the national anthem, it is important that everyone take the opportunity to wish a very happy birthday to our incredible cameraman and audio guy, Mike Holly. Now all please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Thanks for the birthday wish there, Michael Circle. I appreciate that. All right, we're getting ready to get this game underway. 14 minutes on the clock. Referees Bill Durstein and it looks like Zach Boyko calling this game. And if you didn't hear Michael's Circle on the PA system there, starting lineup is Logan Gibson, Bay Ruth, Jake Holly, and we got Walker Woods and Grayson Gosling. We're in a different number today on defense. Puck is dropped, game underway. It goes all the way deep into Norse territory, and it is sent back out to Grayson Gosling, who passes it over to Holly. Holly getting it on his stick, making a move. It gets knocked away by Norse. Holly regains possession, sneaks around, and takes a wraparound attempt, and it goes wide, it looked like. Holly picks it back up in the corner, sends it back out front, picked up by Norse. And they're going to move it through neutral ice. He gets bumped by Ghazi. Puck picked up by Holly again. Holly passes it to Ruth. Ruth back to Holly at center ice. And they come in offside. Stop the clock with 13:09 in the first period. Line change, we got Landon Eastep, Calvin Wynn, and Zachary Higginbottom playing forwards. That's a different position than Zach usually plays. But back on defense is, looks like Ben Call and Leighton Walker. Eastep moves it through neutral into Norse territory. Norse sends it back out to neutral. He tries to carry it in but loses it. Regains possession. Trying to work it in. It's a battle for the puck and picked up by Ben Call. He's going to skate it on the near side wall through neutral ice. He's going to go in all the way. He tries to get a shot and the stick goes flying in the air. Norse pick it back up again. Skate it through center, dump it in. We're going to get a line change. Mongold plays it behind the net to Ben Call. In passes, but nobody's there. Or that was, I think it was maybe Leighton Walker. I'm getting the numbers mixed up. There's a 4-6 and a 4-9 here, but so look over me if I get it wrong. Norse picking it back up in the slot. Send it over to 2 shots, rebound, another shot, and a save by Mongold. 2 saves by Mongold in a row there. Stopping the clock at 11:50. Face off in wild territory. It's Desmond Circle out there with Preston Fields, Walker Woods, Vinny King, and Noah Taylor. Desmond Circle picking it up, taking a shot, just goes wide. North trying to clear, they do. Back out to center ice. Norse through neutral, sends a hard shot on. Mongold gets a piece of it, it goes wide. Desmond Circle picking it up back up again. Skates through neutral. Passes over to, tries to get past to Vinny Kang. North is going to pick it back up, play it on the wall. Taylor keeping it in momentarily, but Norse slinging it right back out all the way to wild territory for an icing call. Stopping the clock at 10:54. And we'll face off on the other side. Norse brings it through center ice, dumps it in deep. Puck goes behind the net, where Woods is going to play it on, send on around the wall. Kept in by Norse momentarily, but Gibson comes out with it. Gibson skates all the way in, takes a shot on, save, back up to Woods and Fields. Fields backhands it back in. Norse get it out this time, and Gibson's going to send a hard pass over to Woods at neutral. Woods sends it right back to Gibson. Hard pass on his stick. Gibson comes through the middle, gets knocked away over to the side. Gibson trying to get it back to the defender, but Norse intercepts, and they skate it through center and into Wild territory, where they're going to regain possession, try to send it toward the middle there. That is picked up by Fields and then Woods. Woods is going to play it off the wall through neutral, where it's just going back and forth. Norse able to send it back in deep again in the Wild territory. Ghazi's going to pick that up behind the net. Backhand pass up to Gibson. Holly's going to pick it up. Holly trying to get around the defenders there. He gets it knocked away. Bo Ruth picks it up, and Bo sends it toward the goalie. And he's going to cover that up and stop play with 9:19 left in the first period. And looks like we'll get a line change. Wynn taking the draw. Sends it back to Ben Tall. Tall putting a hard shot on from the blue line. Save. Rebound comes out. Higginbotham puts it, tries to get it through center there. Nobody able to get a hold of that. It gets sent back the other direction, all the way deep in the Wild zone. Goes behind the net, picked up by Ghazi. Ghazi passes it over to Wynn. Goes off of his stick, goes through neutral. Wynn picks it back up again, skates it all the way in. He's below the face-off circle, tries to send a pass back out to center, and it gets knocked over to the side. Norse comes back out with it. And Norse working it in. Wynn battling. Norse tries to center it. Oh, he manages to get it out front, and it's picked up on a backhand shot, rang off the post. And Higgs tries to bring it out, tries to make a move. Norse able to keep that in. Norse setting up below the face-off circle, sends it back out front. A couple there, but not able to get a good shot off. E-Step's going to chase him down in neutral. Norse passes it off the wall, back up. And they bring it in momentarily, but it's knocked right back out by Grayson Gosling. And the player just checked himself on the wall there. Ghazi trying to skate it out. Norse turns it over. They try to center it, but E-Step gets it on his stick. And he's working it through neutral. It gets sent all the way down, no ice, where Wynn's going to battle just behind the net in the corner. It gets sent way out front. Ghazi not able to get control of it quick enough to get a shot off before Norse is able to send it all the way back down. And this time it is going to be icing. 7:17 left in the first period, and we are tied at 0 still. Off the face-off back to Woods. He gets a shot off there, but he gets deflected away. Taylor working it around behind the net. Zhang's going to send it right back the other way. Taylor hitting in the corner. Shot put on, but I think that was either Walker or Circle. It went wide. Norse sends it back out to neutral. And it goes deep into Wild territory where Woods is going to take it away from Norse. They try to run into him, and he goes down instead of Woods. Call passes it forward into neutral for Zhang. It's turned over to the Norse again. Where they're going to send it back down deep into wild territory. Where Woods is going to pick it up behind the net. Puck pops out. Woods is going to pick it back up himself. Skate it through neutral. He works around a defender. He goes in close and centers it up for circle there, but it gets knocked away. Norse gets it and comes back the other way. Hard shot from right in the face-off circle. It goes wide. Bounces off the wall. Norse pick it up on their own end and send it back to neutral, where they're going to get a hard shot on, and that one goes wide. Puck set right out in front, and Mongold is able to block the path along with a couple of wild defenders in there as they were digging around and shooting at it. Mongold and the defenders were able to keep that out of the net. 5:28 left in the first period, and we are still tied at 0. Norse winning the draw. Turned over to Wild. Gibson is going to send that through neutral. He and Holly are going to chase it down. Norse gets there first, sends it on around the boards. That's Ruth on the other side. It's 3 Norse to 2 Wilds over there, but it comes out and Gibson gets a shot off, but it gets blocked. And looks like it's getting rough in the corner now. They're just trying to get that first goal in. Holly picks it up and shoots from the slot and scores the first goal of the game. And the Wild take the lead 1-0 with 4:50 remaining in the first period. Line change face off. That's Wynn, Higgs, and Estep out there. Wynn picking it up, send it back to Fields. Fields over to Ghazi. Ghazi ahead to Higgs. Man, the passing is phenomenal, moving the puck around. Norse turns over and takes a shot. Mongold saves it. Wild plays it around behind the boards, all the way to the other side. Norse able to keep it in, but this time it's picked up by Ghazi. Ghazi trying to work it free. It's somebody loses the glove. Looks like E-step. That's ahead. That's offside. Pass right at the blue line, and Ghazi had a little bit of a couple strides ahead. So we get a whistle with 4:14 left in the first period for ice. Wynn taking the face off. Norse has it. They try to pass it the other way, but Wynn gets a stick on it. Norse recovers it. They send it back. Woods picks it up. Woods is making his way around and through traffic, and he takes a hard shot. It hits glass. Higgs tries to center that up, but it hits traffic before Wynn was there. Hall ends up with it. Hall takes a shot from the slot. It goes wide. Higgs passes it right through the crease on the other side. Nobody there to get it. Norse has it. They pass it across ice through neutral. And he tries to send it in deep there, but it's picked up by Woods, able to knock that out. Norse picks it right back up, sends it back in. It's behind Mongold. Ball trying to move off the board. It hits skates of a Norse player. And a little bit of a scrum there behind the net. E-step with it. And looks one for another wild goal. And we are up 2-0 now. 2:52 left in the first period with a goal by Walker Woods. Circle taking the face off. Norse almost getting a shot off there. Gets knocked away back into neutral. Norse unable to get control. Circle picks it back up. And he sends it on through. He's battling for the puck. All the way down in the near side corner. Norse territory. 2:24 left. This puck's sent all the way back through neutral. Ghazi's going to chase that down. There's no icing. Ghazi, wearing the number 9 jersey today, sends it through to neutral ice. North sent it right back, and that's a trip. And Circle's going to go to the box for a tripping call. And we'll be on our first penalty kill of this game. First penalty called in this game, period. Circle sits in the box for 2 minutes, and there's 2:03 left in the period. Norse wins the draw. They're not able to get a hold of it. Wynn sends that away from the stick, and it goes, Norse able to send it back in. It's behind the net. Ghazi comes out with it. Ghazi's going to work it up and out into neutral ice. Through neutral ice, he carries all the way in. He tries to get set up for a shot, but he gets knocked away. Norse trying to skate it out. Ghazi knocks it right back in. And this time Norse is going to send it all the way around the boards. And it gets onto the stick of that's Bo Ruth. He takes a shot and it gets sent all the way back down the other way. Norse picks it up behind Mongold. Centers it out front. And they're setting up for a shot. They have time. Right back out through the crease, but nobody there to pull the trigger. 1 minute left on the power play and 1 minute left in the period. Wynn picks it up behind Mongold. Passes it to Call. Call's going to skate it with speed. He comes all the way through neutral and he gets knocked down. Or knocked off the puck, knocked down. Norse taking a shot that goes over the net. And there's a goal. Norse sends one out through the crease, and he was waiting on the other side, so Norse score on the power play with 34.5 seconds left in the period. Talon Wynn taking the draw. He's got Higginbottom and E-Step on each side. Norse trying to get a shot off there. It's caught up by Fields. Fields comes through neutral, brings it in. Backhanded pass over to E-Step. E-Step with a shot. It goes wide. Higgs picks it up on the other side, sends it back in deep. Norse play it behind the net. E-Step there to tie him up. Wynn in the corner. And E-Step with a couple of Norse. Battling for the puck. And time expires, 1 period down. And it is 2-1. We'll take a quick break and put you on the bench cam, and I'll be right back with you. gosh, folks, I'm so sorry. I forgot to unmute my mic. I've been talking for nothing. Well, anyway, hooking call on Norse puts the Wild on a power play at 12:30 left in the second period. It's Norse picking it up and taking a backhand shot. We are shorthanded. We shouldn't be on this end. And Holly's going to pick it up. Holly, he's out there with, a little bit of communication issue there at the blue line. We had Ruth and Walker Woods going in. Not sure what was happening there, but offside as a result. 1:30 left on the penalty, and 12:07 in the second. North skate out with it. They put a long shot on from the blue line. Mongold steers it away. Fields putting a hit on the corner, in the corner to the North. They got wind there battling. Fields being aggressive. And Wynn comes out with the puck behind Mongold. He tries to make a move. The puck gets knocked away, but it's picked up by, that's going to be Ben Call. Call skates it all the way down. It was behind the Norse net. Still has it. Skates it all the way around and all the way out. North sent it back out to neutral ice where Woods is going to pick it up. Woods makes a move, loses the puck. Woods picks it back up again, makes another move, and he's going to bring it on in. Oh, he sends a beautiful pass through the crease over to Higginbottom and gets a one-time shot there, but does not end in a goal, but that could have easily been. Good play. Back up the wall to Woods. North sends it back out to neutral. They skate it through neutral, all the way in. Pass it to the other side, but he's not able to get control in time to get a shot off. Tries to set up the defender, but Higginbottom picks it up and skates it on through. There's Norse territory, but North sends it on up. And they're able to bring it back into Wild territory, where Woods is going to pick it up in the corner and send it on around behind the net. North picks it up on the other side. He's setting up. They try to send it into the slot there through traffic, but it's picked off by the Wild. Woods muscling his way through everybody all the way up at point blank, makes a shot, and it goes wide. North dumping it on in. We picked up by Leighton Walker in the far side corner. Puck's all the way down the other end by picked up by Norse on their own end. That's going to be a high stick. He flipped it out and Wynn knocked it out of the air with a high stick, so we're going to face off down here in Wild territory. Up to the Norse defender. He's trying to get a shot off. He makes a couple moves, skates it in deep, Or Ghazi's going to get it. And goes back behind the net again. Ghazi trying to get away. He's double teamed. Zane coming in to try to help out. And it's sent toward the net there through traffic, but doesn't make it through. Ghazi's going to bring it out. He gets it knocked away at neutral. It's sent back in where Call's going to pick it up. Call puts on the brakes, switches directions, and switches directions again. Passes out to Circle. Shot put on and a rebound. Zhang not able to get there in time to get a shot. Oh! Big hit by Call. So it's going to be an interference call, looks like. Number 97, Simmons, back on his skates. Hopefully it's nothing more than just getting the breath knocked out of him. But that's going to result in a wild penalty on Ben Call, I believe. Yeah, they are calling interference. .7:58 left in the second period. Wild going to penalty kill. Holly, Ruth, Ghazi. On the ice. Fields. Norse send the shot on in front. Mongold making the save. Norse celebrates, but there's no goal. Off the face-off, Fields sends it up the wall. Norse moving on to the defender. He gets, as he shoots, Holly almost picks that off and has a step ahead. Holly's going to chase him down. Norse bring it back out to neutral. Wild keep knocking the puck away, and we got an arm in the air. We got something else. Got a tripping call. So that's going to be Ruth going in the box for tripping. I think. Yeah, so Norse got a 5-on-3 advantage now for 1:25. And they got a lot of space out there. Norse passes out front, knocked to the side by Woods. So Holly, Woods, and Ghazi on the ice, able to stop, able to shave a little bit of time off that 5-on-3. 6:56 left in the second period. 59 seconds left on the first penalty and 1:33 on the second. Norse off the draw, sends it back to the defender, sends a shot from the blue line. Rebound comes out, and they send it through and able to redirect that into the goal to tie the game up with 6:50 left in the second period. We have a tie game. They'll give us one player back. We still have a 5-on-3. Gibson taking the draw. Got Higginbotham out there with him. Leighton Walker on defense with Ben Call on the other side. Higginbotham ends up with it. He skates through all the way through neutral ice. Takes a shot at close range, and the goalie is able to stop play with 6:25 left. Gibson taking the face-off again. Gibson comes out with it and gets knocked away. Call putting it on. Goalie steers it away. Higgs chasing it down. Norse bring it back out, and they're able to pass it back out to neutral ice. We're going to get a round call. He takes a shot. It hits Mongo, looked like in the mask. Back out to the blue line, and that barely pops out to get a whistle for offside. 31 seconds left on the second penalty, the Ruth penalty for trip. And then we'll be back to full strength. Win an E-step out there. Fields and Ghazi. Fields able to pull that back out off the wall, and it hits back into neutral. Only 15 seconds left on that second period, and the puck is sent out of play into the Norse box. 11 seconds left on the penalty. And this one's going to face off at neutral ice. Wind passing across ice over to Ghazi. Ghazi making a move to keep a hold of it. And Norse fighting hard to keep that in. And the penalty has expired, so we're back to full strength. Norse pass it to the face-off dot and fire a shot to take the lead. For the first time in this game, Wild are down by 1. Fire a shot off above the face-off circle. It goes wide into the corner. Circle trying to work it out. And Circle's going to get it out of the zone. Norse knock it off of his stick. And now it's a battle at neutral. Norse finally get a hold of it and bring it in. Woods defending, knocking the puck away. Circle picking it back up and send it up to Taylor. Taylor sent it between the legs of the Norse player and Kane knocking it forward where Woods is going to pick it up. Woods coming in at point blank, takes a shot, hits the pads, rebound, sent back out to neutral or to the crease, and it's like comes back out to the blue line. Walker trying to feed a pass through. It hits a player and comes back out. Woods is going to skate it back in to the other side to Circle, and he shoots and it goes wide. What a chance. We need to keep this momentum. Back out the neutral ice where Woods is going to pick it up, send it across ice over to Walker. Walker to Circle, goes off his stick to Zhang. He holds it, stays on side. Zhang makes a move. Zhang sends it over to Circle and back to Zhang. Takes a shot, pad save. Sent all the way back down the other end, and this is going to be an icing call. Stop play with 3:23 left in the second period. Wild down by 1 late in the second period. Holly Gibson Ruth out there with Ghazi and Ben Paul. Chance there. Willie's able to keep that out, and Norse knock it back out where Ghazi's going to pick it up on the other end. Ghazi's going to send a hard pass through. A lot of traffic, but managed to not touch anyone to get an icing. 3:06 left in the second. Holly comes out with it. Holly getting ahead. Sends a pass over to Gibson, and he's not able to get that shot off. We got some good chances. I like what I'm seeing. Just need to finish. And this one's going to hit the wall, come out to Mongold. Norse almost stealing that away. Norse getting back control for a second. Now Ruth has it. Ruth sends it across the ice. He gets taken down by Norse, so we're going to get a tripping call. And Holly putting a shot on from above the face-off, and that goes in the glove of the Norse goalie. But we're going to go on a power play here with 2:12 left in the second period with a tripping call on Norse. Hopefully we can capitalize on this and get this game tied back up before we go into the third period. Holly to Ruth. Ruth back to Ghazi. Ghazi over to Ben Call. Call plays it around the boards. Rim picked up by Holly. And Holly tries to stuff it in backhand on the other side there with a wraparound attempt. It comes back out to Ghazi, who sends a hard shot on it. Goes over the net, hits the glass. Bounces back up. Call sending that hard shot in from face-off circle. Oh, he makes some stick moves, and now we just got some pushing and shoving in front of the net.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring them out, bring them out.
1:33 left in the period, 1:22 left on the power play. Holly wins the draw over to Ruth. Ruth picks it up on the wall after getting hit. Sends it through traffic in the middle, but it doesn't make it through. Gibson waiting on the other side. And this time, Norse is going to send it all the way back to the other end for another icing call. 1:15 left in the period, 1:04 left on the power play. Holly, Gibson, Ruth lined up with Woods in the back off the face-off. Ruth trying to get a shot off there. And it ends up back to Leighton Walker, who takes a shot from the blue line. And Norse flips it all the way through. Bill says play it. Woods picks it up. Woods makes a backhand pass behind the net. Picked up on the other side, off a couple wild, and then onto the stick of Holly. Holly, that's offside. Still coming offside. I don't know what's going on. "34 seconds left. 23 seconds left on the power play. Wynn and E-Step coming out with Higgs, Woods, and Walker. Off the face-off back to Walker. He gets chased down, but he sends it forward to Higgs. Higgs sends it forward on in, and he sends it toward the goalie, and the goalie covers it up and stops play again. 12 seconds left on the power play, 23 in the period.
Let's go, Wild!
Wild win the draw to Higgs. He sends it. Shot it goes wide. E-Step gets on the other side, sends it back in to the corner. Wynn's going to pick it up. Wynn skating around behind the net. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Sends it through. Tries to get it to Higginbottom. Comes back out. And that is the end of the period. 2 periods down by 1. We'll come back for period number 3 in just a moment. And we're back underway for period number 3, and I did turn my microphone on. Norse pick it up on their own end, played up the wall. E-Step chasing it down, stopping it. Gets stolen by Norse, who sent it back out to neutral. Picked up by Norse. Stick lifted by Call. Call's going to end up with the puck, plays it off the wall up to E-Step. Norse able to keep that in momentarily. It's back. The Wild have it again. Walker passes it to Higgs. Higgs is going to chase it down, and Norse able to send that back up the wall and into neutral. E-step battling for it. E-step picking it up. Comes back off the puck, and Norse pick it back up, carried in, and we got a hand pass call. So we're going to face off right here, right in front of us. And a quick line change. I'd work it back out into neutral. Norse get it again. He makes a move. Comes back in. Circle gets bumped down. Zhang tied up. It gets knocked away. Norse plays it off the boards. Back to Taylor. Taylor picking it up again. Trying to skate it in. It hits skates. And the Norse bring it back the other way. And he's putting it through, and he sends a pass right on top of the crease where Norse was there to put that away. So Norse up by 2 now. Ruth Holly Gibson back out there with Preston Fields and Grayson Ghazi on defense. Holly to Ruth, over to Ruth back to Ghazi. Ghazi tries to send the pass forward, gets picked off by Norse. Norse puts a shot on, saved by Mongold. Picked up off the wall. Norse fires a shot from far away, goes over the net. Ruth trying to get that out. Goes through some traffic. Ghazi ends up with it. Ghazi comes in. He's got Holly. Passes over to Holly. Hits his stick. Holly gets out front and shoots at point blank. Hits the goalie. Holly making a move. Gets up to the blue line. Passes it to Gibson. It goes between his leg. And they're not able to get back a hold of that before it goes out to neutral and gets sent back in, which is going to cause an offside. 11:34 in the third, Wild down by 2. Oh, we're facing off at center. Norse trying to get a shot off there at the face-off dive, but he whiffs and Gibson picks it back up. Gibson sends it on net. A little rebound comes out there, but we weren't there in time to get it yet. Gibson sends another one in. Goes behind the net this time. Holly picks up on the other side. He gets bumped. Kept in at the blue line by Fields, and then he gets popped back out. Poke check by Grayson Ghazi. Just back and forth in neutral, but Gibson brings it in, gets it knocked away, and does a spin. Picked back up by Holly in their own zone. Long pass across ice to Ruth. Ruth sending it an airborne pass that it gets gloved down by Norse. This time Norse, well, we're just stuck in neutral zone at this point. Holly picking it up at center. Dumps it in for a line change. Norse playing it off the wall. Picked up by Ghazi. Ghazi to Woods. Woods taken down. Tripped up. And Woods passes it to Talon Wynn. Wynn's going to carry it on in deep. And he tries to send it out front. And it gets knocked away, and we got another penalty coming. So 2 penalties on Norse, so that's going to give the Wild a 5-3 advantage for 2 minutes. I'm not even sure what the calls were. And Carl with a shot from Zachary Higginbotham. Carl ripping a shot from between the blue line on top of the face-off circle to put the Wild within 1 now and still have 1 power play left. So we still have a 4-on-3. I'm sorry about that, folks. I didn't mean to hit that. Shoot. Take that off. I was trying to fix the score, and I hit something else. I'll fix it in a minute. It's 4-3. Wild on a power play. For 1:52, the clock was not running. I'll try to fix that score now. While we got a short, quick break. 43 is the score, third period. And we got 9:27 left. We're getting a little bit of a line change. Got Woods playing forward, Ollie, and Paul and Higginbotham in the back. Changing things up. We're sending it back out to neutral, or Call makes a move, skates it in, pass it to Wynn. Goes in the corner. Woods is going to pick it up. Oh, Woods has it. Saw something developing there, but Norse able to knock that away. Pass back out to neutral, or Norse is going to send it back on down deep into Wild territory. Higgs picks it up, sends it up the wall to Woods. Norse picks it up, and so another penalty. We're going to be back to even here for 1:04. I don't know what the calls were. Woods, you saw it right in front of the camera there. Woods, Norse picked up the puck. Woods hit him, and it looked like he just fell on his stick, and Woods was trying to get it back, but I really don't know. If that was roughing or what the call was there. Anyway, we're 5-on-4. So Woods must have got a Woods must have got a 10. There's a trip, and that's not going to count. Yep. Yeah, he had his arm in the air before he got that puck, so I knew as soon as that got on his stick that was going to be a whistle. So tripping call on Norse. A lot of penalties here in the third period. So that'll put the Wild back on 5-on-3 with 8:21 left. 5-on-3 for 43 seconds. And then it'll be 5-on-4. Higginbottom able to keep that in, sends it over to Holly. Holly trying to make a move. He gets tied up. He goes down. Sent back out to neutral. Call's going to pick it up. Call sends it over to Wynn. Wynn skating it in. Back to Higginbottom, who sends it to the slot and backhanded by Gibson. Goalie paying attention there. Norse try to clear. Higginbottom keeps it in. Got one coming off the bench. And this time it's going to be sent all the way down to Mongold. He was paying attention. If you're not paying attention, that could have, I've seen those become a goal before. Anyway, back in Norse territory where Wynn has it. Wynn skating with it in front. Wynn takes a backhanded shot and a save, another backhanded shot. Wynn goes around behind the net, passes to Holly. Holly sends it across ice to Higginbottom. Higgs over to Ben Call. Call tries to pull the trigger. And the puck did not go with his stick. Gibson with the hit right in front of us here, picks up the puck. And he rips one from the blue line. Logan Gibson tying the game with 6:42 left in the third period. Logan Gibson with a beautiful goal, tying the game back up. .6:42 left in the third period. Circle taking the draw. He's got Taylor and Zhang on each side. Off the draw, Taylor shooting, and it goes wide, or maybe the goalie got a little piece of that, but it gets knocked back the other end where Walker is chasing it down. Walker sends it back up, gets onto the stick of Vinny Kang. Kang trying to get a shot off. It hits Norse. Doesn't make it to the net. Goes behind the net. Norse plays it on around. And Walker coming over to try to put the stop to that, but he manages to get around him. And Norse skates it all the way into wild territory. It's played behind the net. Vinny Kang picking it up in the corner, sending it up the wall. Bounces out into neutral. Norse skating it back in. Taylor coming back out with it again. And this time it gets knocked back out in the neutral ice where one Norse player is coming in and he takes a backhanded shot and it goes over the net. This time Fields is taken down with a big hit in front of the bench, and now he's mad. We had a lot of things going on there, and I'm not sure what all was going on. Sorry, folks. I sometimes look at something else going on and miss what the whistle was for. Face off in Norse territory. Alan Wynn taking the face off. And Norse. I don't know what Woods went to the box for. He's back on the ice. Anyway, turnover at the neutral zone. Norse trying to skate it in. Woods knocking that away. Pops back out. Higginbottom has it. Higgs, that's offside. Oh, we had it. We had it. Woods, E-step, lining up on the front line with Higgs and Ghazi in the back. 4:15 left in the third. Ghazi chases it down in our own zone. Sent back out to the blue line where Norse makes a move. He's trying to line up and take a shot, but he gets knocked away. And Ghazi comes out with it. He's got Woods in front of him. They send it up the wall. It goes in. This time we're onside. Ghazi goes to the corner, knocks him off the puck. Battle in the corner. Woods comes out with it, sends it through the crease. Nobody there to pop that in. Played around the boards. The other side, Norse going to pick it up and try to play it out. Higginbottom keeps it in for a minute, but Norse is able to get that out. Norse comes in, Win with a big hit. He did have the puck. So we're going to go to the box again. I don't know. I'll have to ask and see what was wrong with that one. Curious to see what he saw there. He had the puck and he got hit, so. Anyway. Wild on the penalty kill with 3:16 left in the game, tied at 4. Paul has it. Paul skating it out. Paul sends it back out in the neutral. Norse is going to pick it back up. Ruth putting on a lot of pressure there, making Norse make mistakes. Norse send it back. Paul sends it right back the other way. Goes through neutral and all the way into Norse territory where the goalie's going to play it. Norse bring it back out. Gibson rubbing him off the puck, and it gets sent back the other way again. 1:16 left on the penalty, 2:30 left in the period. Norse dumping it in deep. It goes behind Mongold. The other side, Gibson's there. Woods is there. Norse picks it up, and Call knocks it back away to, that looks like Gibson. Back out to neutral. 36 seconds left on the penalty. Holly with it. He gets it knocked away. Call. Holly had it and got it knocked away. Norse get it and bury it at really close range there. So Wild down again by 1 late in the third period. 1:50 in fact left in the period. And the Wild trail by 1. Now, like I said earlier, this is the first Buckeye Travel Hockey League game this season. We'll play again here at 5:30. We've got a couple games tomorrow. Those are non-league games. That's against the Columbus Chill development team. Play at 10 and 12 tomorrow. Minute and a half left. Need something big to happen here. Woods comes out with it. Woods gets, yep. Tripping call. And hopefully they don't get any retaliation penalty there. I think Woods is in the clear on that one. I was afraid they would end up getting them both. So, Wild back on a power play. 1:23 left in the game. And we're calling a timeout. So with that timeout, so will I. I'll be right back for the rest of this game. All right, we're back. 1:23 left in the game. Wild on a power play. Over to Carl. Carl ripping a shot, and that just missed the top left corner. Norse trying to clear it out. It bounces out. Grayson Ghazi almost keeping that in, but it was out by about an inch. So we're going to face off just outside of Norse territory with 1:08 left on the clock. Holly, Gibson, Woods on the front with Carl and Goslink in the back. Norse controlling it, flipping it into Wild territory. It goes all the way in deep where Ghazi's going to pick it up in the corner, send it out to Holly, goes off his stick. Woods picks it up off of his stick. Woods spins and passes it to Ghazi, who sends it across ice to Gibson. Gibson to Holly. Holly rips it toward the net and hits the Norse player. And Gibson gets it on the wall, sends it through the slot. There's a good chance there. We got empty net on the other end. And 6 players on the ice. Up to Woods, 18 seconds left. Woods ripping one into the, they hit a pad and come back out. Over the other side, Norse regain it, flips it ahead. That is going to be icing with 4 seconds, or should be 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Three seconds left. Wild have 6 players on the ice. Norse have 4. Well, 5 counting the goalie. So we have pulled our goalie to give that extra man an advantage. And we got everybody coming up with a plan here. Okay, now we got 4 seconds back on the clock. Norse calls timeout. We got Ruth, Holly, Gibson, Woods. Ghazi and trying to see who the other one is there. The other one's hiding from me. Maybe Ben Call. We're going to take this last face off. I don't know why it says 0.1 now. I guess they're trying to figure out how much time should be left. All right, Norse back on the ice, 4 seconds back on the clock. Last face off. Holly lining up, and he's got a lot of power there right behind him. And he gets taken down right off the draw, and that's it. Five to 4 your final score. What a battle between these two teams. And like I said, we'll be back here at 5:30 for the second game. I'll start about 5:25 to give time to run the pregame stuff and get YouTube rolling and all that good stuff. So anyway, thanks for joining, and appreciate it. And we'll see you back here at 5:30. If you're not here in person, feel free to join in, and we'll see you then.